Drone Boy the One Oi, great day and back day 1079, Star Drop opening. Looks like we have a Supercell store daily freebie of 50 power points. And again, I did play the first daily win through Topple the Tower here, so we should have 2 rewards. I'll have to carry on like usual. But again, despite the power points not being that crazy, we should have quite a few avenues to get some extra freebies today, including the tower itself, of course. Alright, so we got a medium of 1 goo. Got a nano for Gale. Again, should be pretty decent. Alright, we got a medium of 2 goo. Got the ability, or I should say fusion ability for Stu, 30 credits. Here's the 50 free power points from the Supercell store. And we made it through the first floor without having to use any extra brawlers. So again, the potential to make it through a perfect run today is definitely there. And if you guys haven't checked out Ray Brawl Stars' latest video, and again, I'm really hoping to... There should be no stream today because I plan on finally catching up on all the uploads because you guys have helped me get to 2,000 qualified watch hours, and I definitely want to be able to do a giveaway for that relatively quickly. So... And hopefully I'll catch up on all this now, and you guys will actually see this relatively soon. But again, if you guys haven't watched Ray Brawl Stars' video, he goes over all the perfect run rewards you can get. And if you can get through this thing 5 times perfectly, you get a exclusive title. Again, I don't know if, and this is what Ray said too, we don't know if they're ever going to re-release it or sell it in the oddity shop or something weird in the future. But as of right now, it is exclusive, and it's a very, very cool title. I think it's Invincible or something. Right, so again, I'm still probably going to do it with randoms here because, you know, I still got some P3 titles myself, so I wouldn't be too disappointed not to make it, but I'm certainly going to give it my best every time. Now, obviously, my odds get a little bit better every time I get more fusions. Well, the Mega I just played didn't have a fusion, but I had better teammates, I would say. But the majority of my brawler choices here actually do have fusions, so I'm pretty happy about that as well. So again, I didn't even look at the map yet. Bustling business. I'm thinking I'll probably choose Colt, maybe. Actually, I guess Colt would probably be better at Taste Berry. Man, this is tricky. I think I might even want Barley. I don't know. This is a really tricky Brawl Ball map because it's kind of both open and closed. Alright, we have a daily streak, day 491, with reward 25 coins. And a fortune at the same time tomorrow. So again, there's some other stuff going on, but I'll get back to that in a second after I hopefully make it through floor 2 without using any extra brawlers. We'll see. Alright, so we got through the second win with Bonnie of all brawlers here. Again, you could just get her hypercharge so fast. So I didn't actually score anything. I actually just saved the hypercharge to stop Rosa on defense, and it worked swimmingly. It was actually the Crow here that got a really, really insane hypercharge that basically took out the entire enemy team. And I'm almost convinced to show it. I won't here, but again, good random, you know who you are. Okay. Guys, we need to order the all syrup super goo. Alright, we got a medium of 1. Got the fusion power for Naja. Again, I don't know if Naja's that crazy right now compared to some of the other ones, but I guess spawning a snake and having the snake's health not decay could be pretty good. I don't really know if you need the extra range or piercing enemies. If it pierced walls, that would be crazy, like every 5 seconds or something. But anyway, for the floor clear of a rare of 100 XP doublers, we get 1,000 power points. Again, I believe that is from completing part of Meg's Mecha. Again, I gotta make sure to pronounce that correctly. Alright, we're on to floor 3, Bounty, Taste Berry. Again, I think I gotta run Colt here. It'd be kind of crazy to run anything else. The only other one I could think of would be Pierce here, but again, if I could just take out the walls depending on what they're playing, I think Colt's probably gonna be the best option. So again, I'll be back in a second. Also, I didn't mention, but I have a lucky day today as well. I don't know if that's for everyone or not. It might be because, yeah, of the release of Wendy, but anyway, I will be back in a second, hopefully with the third floor cleared. Alright, we're back with the third win. We have a 2 goo medium of 50 coins and the fusion 4. Cordelius here. We also have the Topple Tower win, a medium of 1 goo, 30 credits. So again, we did make it through floor 3, but as you guys can tell, unfortunately, we did lose out on Colt. Again, we were going to win, but we had a tick on our team, and the other team had Leon, and they took him out last second. There was just nothing that could be done, unfortunately, at that point. Again, I had a feeling they were going to try and do that, but I still couldn't even get to the tick fast enough to save him. Alright, so we're on to floor 4. Again, I think I'm just going to spam Rosa. If I get the really good ability here, it should be ridiculously easy. So, again, we'll be back in a second. Alright, so we're back with the 4th win. Again, I don't even think we actually should have won there because, again, we had Frank destroying all the bushes I was actively creating, and I did even get the good ability here. But I guess our team just had so much health, they just couldn't force through it enough. It doesn't even really matter at this point, but at least we're on to the last floor. Alright, let's see what we have. Medium of 2 goo, 50 bling, 30 credits. Got a rare of 25 power points for the floor win. And we're on to the last one here. Again, it should be pretty easy. I mean, Nani's the best bet, right? And I got the fusion, so the chance of me getting the light orbs or just the damage feedback should be really high. Again, I'll be surprised if we don't win it here unless my teammates are absolutely atrocious. But I will be back in a second. Alright, so we made it through the last floor here. Again, we only took the 1 loss the whole time. We were so close today. If it wasn't for that 1 mishap, unfortunately, we will not take home the perfect win this time. But again, with every Nano fusion we get here, it should be a little bit easier the next time. Alright, so we got an extra large of 8 goo. I swear you always get a really good one on the last win. Alright, we got 50 power points, 100 XP doublers, 100 XP doublers, 50 bling, 50 bling, 50 power points, 20 bling, 30 credits. Again, surprisingly no fusion there though. Alright, we got a medium of 3, 100 XP doublers, 50 power points, 100 XP doublers. Alright, so down goes the tower again. Apparently that bull glitch is just a thing where it just always shows you complete the last 4 with bull. Again, to get the last daily win here, and I'll show you guys, is we have the quest to get wins in Mecha Guard again. And if you guys saw on stream, it takes like 5 minutes per set, but I've heard that apparently they've at least made it so if you have all 3 brawlers standing near the card, it moves faster. That should save you like a minute or 2 if all the people stand near it at least, but hopefully the randoms know that. So I'll complete one with randoms here. Again, of course, we're still going to play serious because why not? Doesn't even matter if we have the fusion. Just spawning in the shadows is enough, whether they have higher health or they spawn by themselves. Alright, we only have the 1 map for it this time. Feel the shock. So again, I'll be back in a second with that win, and I'm thinking I'm probably going to post the last 2 rewards I get here in an actual YouTube post rather than just make you guys sit here and see what the rewards are. So again, I'll be back in a second. Alright, so I just completed it. Again, I have no idea why, because it's not actually my first time playing here. I guess the first time playing without people on stream, I guess, so maybe that's why I'm getting this now. But I just had a bot match for the first one, which again, ironically actually made it take a little bit longer, unfortunately. But again, hopefully we'll get something good here. We've got a large of 5 for the daily win, 100 XP doublers, 50 coins, and a fusion for Griff, which again is really good because I've been wanting to push Griff. Alright, we've got 50 bling, 100 XP doublers. So now, especially if we get the fusions on solo, I'll even get the extra health now, so that's really, really good for me. Alright. And of course we got 1,000 XP doublers for the first win off the special quest there. Again, I'll just make sure to post whatever I get from the other 2 rewards here, but I don't want to make the video any longer because obviously I have a ton of videos to post anyway. So if we are to the news tab, I don't think anything else is going on. But I guess they did release that new Wendy animation. Again, you guys can check that out if you haven't already. It's pretty alright. I mean, again, it's always as good as they usually are, as you would expect, because they have good animators. Alright, if we head over to the shop, Nothing crazy going on here. Same offers before. I think this is going to be here the whole season, actually, it looks like. We have nothing going on in the featured offers. A daily freebie of 10 power points and 5 credits, but other than that, just straight resource offers again. Pretty high discount on bling, I guess, but I just don't want to get that. Alright. We don't have anything too crazy. We just need to get those 2 skins, I suppose. Of course, we have the Wendy unlock event going on right now. You can purchase tickets again. I'm really hoping I don't have to. But again, either way, we do have something else going on involving Wendy. And it looks like this is going to be a consistent thing moving forward. Alright, so we have one offer in our A.D.I.D.A.S shop today. 20% off Mecha Crow. Again, not really convincing enough for me. So as of today, I have 200 XP doublers and 278,087 power points. But what I was referring to, and again, it looks like we only need about 14 boxes because Wendy's a mythic here, so it should relatively be easier, or at least not take as much time to potentially get a guaranteed Wendy here. Alright, but what I was referring to was, I guess it is in this, I always forget it's in this section, is right now I have 56 out of 140 of the containers opened, and I have 44 out of the 105 fusions, so I have nearly half of them already, which isn't too shabby. Alright, but we have Wendy side quests now, where obviously you need Wendy to complete them, and if you do, you get a bonus of 6 fusion containers. Again, you need 12 points, it looks like, so you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So you can get at least 5 more points than necessary to complete it. Again, what I always look for is the trophy ones are worth 3, so you can basically disregard those if you don't feel like gaining trophies on Wendy. And then just whatever other one is going to take you longest, I suppose. That's 3 on the trophies. Maybe you don't even have to get wins on Meg or Kenji. But again, for me, obviously playing Meg is so good for rank right now, I might just get it unironically anyway. But we'll have to see if I do Kenji or not. And again, all of this just depends on if I even... Okay, that just disappeared. And if I even end up getting Wendy, again, I'm hopefully it should be easier to get compared to Nori as a legendary. But anyway, if we hop into mode selection, again, obviously, tower topple. And from what I've heard, apparently we're going to get 15 toppling towers this season. So that should have been the 6th, if I'm not mistaken. So that will leave us with 9 more chances to get 5 perfect runs. So again, hopefully I can start getting them if I want to even have a chance at getting that title there. But I really just need decent enough randoms because I can only carry so hard. Alright, but we also have the Wendy boxes, of course. We have 12 tickets today. We're going to get more throughout the event. And I have a very good feeling creators are going to be able to give away an extra box in about a week, because that's usually how it goes anyway. So I'll make sure to try and get that out as early as possible. And again, if I'm lucky, we'll get another event where if I get enough claims, I can give you guys another free exclusive emote as well. So I'll definitely be keeping an eye out for that one. We have Mecha Guard, Feel the Shock, which is required to play in order to complete today's quest. So, and hopefully the randoms I get when I play later actually know to stand near the cart to make it move faster. You have the Mega Pig coming up tomorrow. Mirror match for Wendy. Again, why you'd want to play against 3 other Wendy's is beyond me. You also have Paint Brawl with the Grease Paint Grass map. Again, I'm surprised to see this here with fusions, actually. I mean, I think it would be pretty good for Griff, but again, I don't really think I'm going to have time to push today anyway. And if I was, I'd probably be doing ranked, so... Alright, we have Basketball Pocket Pass, Brawl Hockey Cabin Fever, Wipeout 5v5 Slippery Road, and Brawl Arena Crimson Divide, as well as Knockout Free Play Healthy Middle Ground, and the Map Maker Heist. Winner of the day is Anem Blutuzak by Irem. Again, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, I have no idea, but again, pretty interesting looking map here. And I feel like everyone would just use the teleporter instead of trying to run through the mid, but I guess maybe if you have a ranged brawler, I don't know. Alright, so yeah, you guys have to let me know again, with it being like the 6th Topple Tower, have you guys been able to get even one perfect run yet? I've obviously been doing it with randoms, which has been making it a bit harder on myself, but I always do enjoy the challenge. So let me know if you guys are doing it with a dedicated team comp or with randoms as well. I know some of you have gotten through it, as you've told me on streams or something like that, but other than that, again, let me know if you guys are excited for the new release of the brawler Wendy. If you got her already, I know at least one person in our club already pushed Wendy to P2, which is kind of crazy considering it's the first day. But I guess P2, again, realistically isn't even that hard, and apparently Wendy's going to be really powerful or some nonsense. Despite having less health than Tick, she gives herself so much health on every hit, it's a bit absurd, so I don't know. She's supposed to be a support, but she seems kind of obnoxious. I don't even think she does that much damage. It's just the fact it's so incredibly hard to take her out. It's ridiculous. She's going to be like one of the best solo showdown brawlers probably ever, I would think, because I think that super gives her so much damage reduction. If she throws that into the middle when the gas is closing in, then runs into the gas, and the enemy doesn't know to shoot at the super first, I don't even know if she's going to take all that much damage from the gas. It's going to be kind of crazy. But yeah, let me know, again, if you guys watch the animation, what you think of that, and if you like this new background music, which again is technically the same one as before, but now with lyrics. But yeah, other than all that, again, hopefully I can get this video out today, along with the Squad Busters new season review, and that shout out I gotta give Hedwig, and a lot of other stuff. The giveaway, I can't forget about the giveaway. But yeah, other than that, again, really looking forward to keep improving the channel. A lot of things to work on, but I'm going to keep doing it one step at a time. So again, thank you guys as always so much for supporting the channel. We're like halfway there, guys. We're halfway there to channel monetization, and only 1,000 hours away now from getting like channel memberships and stuff. And one very other not very talked about feature that I think should help a tremendous amount, and I'll always make sure to utilize it as much as possible, and I'll reveal that to you guys once we get there, because obviously it's irrelevant until we do. But yeah, other than that, as always, again, let me know if you got anything good from your daily rewards, and let's see how far I can take this, guys.